Trevor Sheridan here from AppleNaps.com, and we got Fieldrunners 2 here from Subatomic Studios down at E3. And this really, seeing the screenshots is one thing. Seeing the game in action with all new swarm modes and challenges and fast-paced action or optional strategy, it's just really kind of blew us away. The term's kind of overused, but really, this may have been the most impressive game we saw at E3, so here you go.
Strategy element of Fieldrunners, you can continue to do that, but you can also play it in the way that we originally designed it to be, which was in normal speed. So as you can see, one of the big features of Fieldrunners 2 is that we have a lot of units on screen. We push tons of units, and they all kind of influence one another. They swarm around one another, and they behave more realistically, as you would expect on a normal battlefield. Fieldrunners 2 kind of took the original concept and evolved it a lot more. So it feels more like Battlefield. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of action. As you can see here, I'm like almost always constantly focused on like upgrading my defenses and building my maze to keep these Fieldrunners at bay. So now I've already just beaten the level because I've already beaten 250 units of the 100 that was set in the objective. Okay, so in this is one of the later levels in the game, and it's a little bit more challenging level because the entrances and exits are like right next to one another. And so your goal here is to kind of try to build a maze that kind of winds all around and loops on top of itself, and also utilizes all the damage dealing tiles that are on this map. By the time you get to this map in the game, there's a lot of more interesting towers available to you, and so you should have a pretty good grasp and understanding on how each of these towers work. In this case, I just placed the landmine tower, and this tower drops a whole bunch of landmines around the tower and does indirect damage to enemies. So it's a great tower for your later game or later maze, like near your exits of the maze. So as you see here, I just want to try to get the guys to kind of wrap over the bridge and make their way to the exit, but in the longest route possible. We have a whole bunch of towers in this game. I think we're on the order of 25. I think the last count was 20. It was in the 20s somewhere. And each one again has a very strategic purpose. You have towers that are meant for clusters of units. There are towers that are meant for long streams and lines of units. And there's towers that are meant for just like your little mini bosses or your boss units because they deal high damage but have a slow reload time.